Stop scrolling for 1 second because there's a good chance the shoes you put on this morning are quietly aging you more than anything else you're wearing. Not your dress, not your handbag, not your jewelry, your shoes. They sit at the very bottom of your silhouette, which means they decide how long your legs look, how tall you stand, and whether your whole outfit reads as pulled together or given up on. Stylists check them first, and most women over 60 are wearing the wrong pair every single day without ever suspecting it because they chose them for one reason: comfort, and never asked whether they were working against them. Today, I'm counting down the 7 shoe mistakes that make women over 60 look older, from the smallest all the way up to the one that changes everything, and exactly what to wear instead without giving up a single ounce of comfort. Stay with me to the end, because the 7th mistake undoes all the others if you get it wrong. If this helps you, tap subscribe. Let's start the countdown. Number 7. Chunky white sneakers. Number 7. Stop reaching for those big, chunky white sneakers. I understand why they're on your feet. They're comfortable, they're supportive, and someone told you white sneakers look youthful. But there's a world of difference between a clean, slim white sneaker and a big, thick, orthopedic-looking one. And most women grab the bulky version without noticing. When the sole is thick and the shoe is wide and heavy, it adds visual weight right at the bottom of your body, and that weight makes your legs look shorter and thicker than they are. Picture this. You're heading out for a casual lunch in a nice pair of trousers, and on your feet are big, cushioned, brilliant white trainers with a chunky sole. Everything above the ankle looks put together, but those heavy shoes drag the whole look down. The better move is a slim, clean leather sneaker in white, cream, or soft, off-white, with a low, flat sole and no loud branding. You keep every bit of the comfort, but the sleek shape keeps your foot light and your leg line long. And once your feet look lighter, the next mistake is one that's quietly cutting your legs in half. Number 6. Ankle straps that cut the leg. Number 6. Stop wearing shoes with a thick strap across your ankle. This one costs women height every single day. Any strap that wraps across the narrowest part of your ankle draws a hard horizontal line right there, and your eye stops dead at that line. When the eye stops at your ankle instead of flowing to the floor, your leg looks like it ends early, and you look shorter for it. Here's the part nobody talks about. It's not the strap itself, it's where the line lands and how much contrast it makes. A dark, chunky ankle strap against bare skin is the harshest version, chopping the leg at its thinnest, most flattering point. The better move is a shoe with a low-cut vamp, where the top of the shoe sits low and open across the foot with no strap slicing the ankle. A pointed or almond toe that shows a little of the top of the foot gives you the longest leg line possible. If you love a strap, choose a slim one close to your skin or hemline color, so it disappears instead of cutting. And speaking of color at the foot, the next mistake is the color break almost everyone gets wrong. Number 5. The hard color break at the foot. Number 5. Stop creating a hard color break between your shoes and your legs. You wear dark shoes with bare legs, or a light shoe with dark trousers, and that sharp contrast at the ankle acts like a pair of scissors, snipping your leg off right at the bottom. The greater the contrast between your shoe and whatever is above it, the shorter your leg looks. Here's the part nobody explains. Your eye reads an unbroken column of similar color as one long line, and a sudden change of color as a stopping point. So when your shoe matches your trouser hem or your skin, the line flows all the way down, and your leg looks its longest. When it clashes, the line breaks and you lose height. The better move is simple. Match your shoe to your hemline or your skin tone. With trousers, a shoe close to the fabric color runs the line right to the ground. With a skirt and bare legs, a nude shoe in your own skin tone makes your legs look longer without anyone knowing why. It's the red carpet trick, and it costs you nothing. Now we're halfway, and the next mistake changes not just your height, but how you carry yourself. Number 4. Unstable too high heels. Number 4. Stop fighting with heels that are too high to walk in. This isn't about giving up heels. It's about the wrong heel working against you. When a heel is too high or too narrow to walk comfortably, your body compensates. You shorten your stride, you stiffen your hips, you watch the ground, and all of that reads instantly as age, no matter how elegant the shoe is. A shoe you're afraid of steals the one thing that makes any woman look younger: an easy, confident walk. Here's the part nobody talks about. Youth in the way you move comes from a long, relaxed stride and an upright posture. The right heel gives you both. The wrong heel takes both away. The better move is a stable heel that lifts you without threatening you. A block heel, a low-stacked heel, or a kitten heel gives you height, lengthens your leg, and improves your posture while keeping you steady. 2 inches you can stride in beats, 4 inches you have to negotiate. You'll stand taller and walk smoother, and that reads as confidence. And once you're walking with ease, the next mistake is a detail people notice more than you'd think. Number 3, worn out, scuffed shoes. Number 3, stop wearing shoes that are visibly worn out. Scuffed toes, worn down heels, stretched leather, faded color. We hold on to comfortable old shoes because they're broken in, and I understand it. But worn shoes read as neglect, and neglect ages an entire outfit faster than almost anything. You can wear a beautiful dress, but if your shoes are scuffed and tired, the whole look drops a level. Here's the part nobody talks about. People take in your shoes far more than you realize, and worn shoes send a quiet signal that you've stopped tending to the details. It's the difference between looking cared for and looking worn down. The better move costs almost nothing. Keep your shoes clean, polished, and repaired. A cobbler can replace a worn heel tip or resole a favorite pair for a fraction of the price of new ones. A quick polish, fresh laces, a suede brush. These tiny things make even a cheap shoe look intentional. Well-kept beats brand new every time. And that brings us to the shape of the shoe itself. Number 2, the wrong toe shape. Number 2, stop wearing a clunky, overly round toe. The toe shape sets the whole personality of a shoe, and this is where a lot of comfort shoes quietly go wrong. A very round, wide, blunt toe, the kind on many orthopedic and budget shoes, looks heavy and stubby and makes the whole foot look larger. At the other extreme, a sharply pointed, narrow toe pinches and looks dated at the same time. Here's the part nobody talks about. The toe shape decides the elegance of the shoe before you notice anything else about it. Too round reads clumsy. Too pointed reads severe. The better move is an almond-shaped toe. Gently tapered, softly rounded at the very tip, it elongates the foot without squeezing your toes at all. It's the most flattering, most comfortable, most timeless shape you can choose, and it works on flats, loafers, heels, and boots alike. And now we're at number 1, the mistake that decides whether every other fix even works. Number 1, choosing only for comfort. Number 1, stop choosing your shoes for comfort alone. This is the mistake underneath all the others, because it's not about a strap or a heel or a color. It's about the one question you ask when you buy shoes. For most women over 60, that question has narrowed to a single word: comfortable. And so you buy the softest, widest, most cushioned shoe on the shelf, and every mistake we just covered flows straight out of that one instinct. Here's the truth that changes everything. Comfort and style are not opposites. They never were. The idea that you have to choose between feeling good and looking good is what sold a lot of ugly shoes. Today, there are slim leather sneakers as comfortable as trainers, block heels as stable as flats, loafers with real support, almond toe flats that cushion the whole foot. You can have all of the comfort and a shoe that lengthens your leg and lifts your posture. So the shift is this: stop asking only, will this be comfortable? Start asking, is this comfortable and does it make my legs look longer and my whole look sharper? Those two things live in the same shoe, and when you demand both, every other fix on this list falls into place on its own. So let's bring all 7 together, because here's the truth underneath everything we covered. Your shoes were never just a practical afterthought. They set the foundation for your whole silhouette, how long your legs look, how tall you stand, how you move, and whether your outfit reads as cared for or given up on. The chunky sneaker weighs you down. The ankle strap cuts you short. The color break snips your leg in half. The unstable heel steals your walk. Worn shoes read as neglect. The wrong toe looks clumsy. And choosing comfort alone undoes all of it. Fix them, and the same outfit, the same legs, the same you suddenly reads taller, lighter, and years younger. Not because you gave up comfort, but because you finally stopped letting your shoes work against you. Now I want to hear from you. Of these 7, which one are you guilty of right now? The chunky white sneakers, the worn-out favorites you can't let go of? Tell me the number in the comments, because I read every single one, and your answers decide what I cover next. And if this changed how you'll look at your shoe closet today, subscribe to the channel, because next week I'm breaking down the one handbag mistake that quietly ages even the most stylish women over 60. You do not want to miss it. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I'll see you in the very next video.